Ben, do you want a Chalk City, uh, world famous burger?
Considering what the meat probably is, I'll pass.
It's just sheep.
I, you can say that you source it from the sheep, but you're still going through all the zombie carcasses,
You don't know
and you're
what. You
turning
don't
that
want
into
to know what the
paste.
sheep would have done to the sheep. So, yeah.
Or like maybe like all the flesh you get, you turn those into other things that enhances the flavor.
I'm telling you, you haven't had real food until you try one of my world famous nutrition bars.
I'm gonna pass. Like that's like a real life, like a like snack or whatever.
I know, it's just a nutrition bar.
Oh, it's like sure when you get it. Oh, that seems all right. It tastes good. How is it made? Oh, gross.
Let's be honest, Ben. My method is not too far away from how some food nowadays is made. All right.
That's what I'm comparing it to. Like there's so many like fucking pantry items like that are almost just poison.
I'm gonna be honest, Ben. Some of my food might be healthier than some food that's made nowadays.
Oh, some.
Mine are ethically sourced. You know
No,
that for
they're
sure.
not.
What do you mean not ethically sourced, Ben?
It's just the thought of all the zombies. We're gonna get him this time. There's too many of us. Then you just pull out the sickle and the cleaver.
I'm doing the world a favor by getting rid of the zombies and reduce, reuse, and recycling them.
As your definition of ethically sourced, go ahead.
Isn't that what the
'Cause
definition is?
normally it's like you took great care and like you didn't just slaughter and butcher, which
I,
is
t-
kind of what you do.
I don't slaughter and I butcher. I mean, that's what I do, but those are harsh words. I take great care in every step of my process of making food.
Yeah, you stab them thoroughly to kill them, and then you like to make sure every inch is gutted precisely.
I make sure not a single bit of the human body is not wasted here at Chalk City. Every bit is useful to me.
Like you're really sounding like the McDonald's factory with the chickens.
Let's be honest,
They
man.
put every part of the chicken in the chicken nugget.
You just need that sometimes. Don't lie.
Yeah, because I really wanted to eat the foot.
No, that's not what I mean, Ben. You just need someone that you know that will care for you and your food. Let me tell you. That's just what I do. That's my business. And you want to know the best part? My food is also vegan.
No,
Yes.
you got it from a living thing, right? That's not a plant?
I would consider my precious little creations as plants. They just sit there and they sit there like plants and like photosynthesize as I feed them, you know?
They're made of meat.
Okay. Meat flowers. But Ben,
What?
by the definition of vegan is they don't want to take food from animals because they can't consent to it. But my creations consent to it fully. They want
That's
this.
not the whole definition of
That's
vegan.
that's being vegan.
There's vegan by choice, and then there's vegan by not choice. Vegan by nature. Because some people can't physically eat animal product.
There is no animal product in any of mine.
Yes, it is.
No. When I'm done with it, it doesn't resemble any animal.
Yeah, because you've made abominations.
I don't make abominations. I make. Okay, I
you
make
killed-
abominations. You went on that point.
you-
I make creatures of
You
horror.
killed a living thing and used the living thing's flesh and organs to make your own living things, and you're calling those plants.
Because there are plants, all right. They are
Well, you killed-
100% plants.
Like you kill a sheep, a spider, not a spider, a sheep, a cow, and like a zombie, which would all be classified as meat, not vegan, and you turn that all into one of your abominations, and you consider that now vegan, when all your sources are meat.
Okay, Ben. The most recent batch I have made is made from the finest bread I stole from villagers. All right.
What do you mean it's made with bread?
I can turn bread into nutrition bars.
Oh, you're just talking about the bar? Wait, so you just... Is it any sort of food you can just grind down to the paste?
Oh yeah, everything. Granted, that fresh batch of bread was then promptly thrown into the batch that I was been making that's been made with rotten flesh.
You just mix it together.
The vegans won't know any better. Let's be honest, Ben. You probably can go out there right now and convince a vegan to eat a normal cheeseburger.
Do you hear what you're saying?
What? Okay, I might have gotten off topic with that last one, but my point still stands.
What is your point?
That my food is ethically sourced?
Not by my standards, and I'll leave it at that.
What do you mean, not by your standards, my food isn't ethically sourced? What do I gotta do to make it ethically sourced then, Ben? Huh?
You have to care. And not like just using the word care as just a word. You have to actually, properly feed, maintain, whatever, all the animals, the livestock. And like, not steal it. If it's not like a creature. You have to actually take care of them a little bit, and then you do the deed. You're just going out on rampages, and then splashing things together, and then stealing from the villages.
Okay, Ben, let's be honest. It's pretty ethically sourced if you steal from villages.
They're technically the people in this world.
Okay, and I'm just superior.
That is a dark vein to go down.
That is a really dark, but let's be honest. The villagers don't bat an eye when we steal from them.
No.
Ben, I think we've gone down a messed up route now from
I'm.
being ethically sourced.
We've. I've just been highlighting what you've been saying.
And I've been saying that my food is ethically sourced?
And I made you think about it a bit more.
That my food is ethically sourced because I care
And
for
it
the zombies
isn't.
as I kill them.
That's not how it works. Like, if you want to have the zombies ethically sourced, then you have them on a ranch.
Yeah, their ranch is the front lawn as they go crazy, and then when their time is ready, I go and collect.
The time being ready is when they spawn in. Just when you see them. You're not like taking any sort of added measure to make sure they're healthier, that they're nutritious,
they're
or
free
whatever.
ranged. Free ranged, ethically sourced. Yeah, you got no comeback on that one, Ben. Huh? That one was good, huh?
They're free range. That's like going up to a wild pig, killing it, and saying that it was free range after you try selling it.
Yeah, I bet people try to do that, and they get away with it.
And the point is not that other people try it, it's just that you're doing it.
Oh,
Doesn't matter
why
if
is
other
it bad when I do it and not when they do it?
Because the other people are not part of the conversation.
Well, I'm
They're
making them
irrelevant.
part of the conversation now.
Alright, so it's not good that they do it either.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
But then why is it okay when I do it?
It's not. My whole point is that it's not.
But Ben, they're free-range, ethically sourced nutrition
Stop calling
bars.
them ethically sourced.
What do you...
We already went over this.
Ben, they are ethically sourced. I care greatly for the zombies. Alright?
Alright, so... Did you ever, like, feed the zombies?
Yeah, they like taking chomps out of my arm.
Are you sure that's the right food for them that makes them nice and healthy?
I mean, yeah. They're carnivores.
Have you ever... Alright, so... Have you ever took any sort of time investment to like, kind of like see if they're sickly or not, and to separate the sick ones from the other ones?
Yeah, of course the sick ones get separated from the good and healthy ones. Because the sick
Alright,
ones
so-
can't chase after the brain in the jar that I put in the middle of their field, and can't chase it anymore.
Alright, so what do you do with the sick ones?
I take them to the nearest vet.
Oh, really? So they just get euthanized and then disposed?
No,
So what happens?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
So you just take them to a place? Are you sure you've been doing that?
Yeah, I've been taking them to a.
Or are you not just saying that for the press?
Why would I say that for the press? That would mean I'm lying.
And I'm just fairly confident that you are lying.
That's kind of rude of you to think that I'm just straight up just lying, because that's just kind of like messed up.
Xander, what do you do if you know the meat is not of good quality?
Oh, I feed it to my plants.
So you feed it to the plants, which you also harvest for meat, correct?
What? No. The plants produce the nutrition bars. They get hungry
So
because they're also
Alright.
carnivores.
Alright, so the plants produce the nutrition bars, and you're giving the plants the bad meat. So you're
Yeah,
giving them.
it's like a fertilizer mixture, you know? The the meat gives like extra like nutrients and stuff in the soil, so they
You do know that using the fertilizer like that. Wait, so hold on. Let's take a step back actually. So you're essentially comparing it to like manure,
yeah,
with that
yeah,
meat.
yeah, it's like that.
But also, just for the step back, your so-called plants,
Yeah.
aren't they made of flesh?
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly flesh. So essentially, they're going through a digestive process to create the paste, are they not?
I don't know. I'm not a biologist. I know I feed them and they get hungry
You're
and
doing biomancy!
they
You're literally creating everything!
they uh they come to life and then they get hungry and I feed them and then they give me the nutrition bars. It's
How
kind of
can
like
you...
bees, you know? They just kind of do their own thing and then you can get they just like make their own thing and then you can, you know.
Oh, okay, do we eat the bees?
No, and I don't eat my flowers.
And honey is not necessarily the greatest food item for you either.
Yeah, but they're similar to bees. They're not the same as bees. They don't produce honey. They produce nutrition bars.
But again, because I can't just let this point go. You're giving your so-called flowers meat of really poor quality to turn into the paste. So they're using bad product to make the paste,
No,
which
no,
you're
no,
turning
no.
into the nutrient
They
bars.
they eat the bad product. They use the good product to turn into the paste.
So where's the separation?
I'm gonna be honest with that one. I don't know. They have like I feed them and then I could also like give them good meat and then they like I don't know. I think they like dissolve it into just like a paste.
So you yourself don't actually know the process as to which the meat is made. So you cannot definitively say if it's completely ethical.
But
You're
it is
lying if
ethical.
you are.
Everything is
If you're
ethically sourced.
if it was ethically sourced, you would not there would not be just the meat of poor quality that gets jumbled together into the rest of the product. And
I can't make up what the plants like. They like that kind of meat more than the other ones, so that's what I feed them.
and also to get off of the sourcing and to claim that everything is vegan, everything is meat that it goes into. And you're mixing meat product with other product that is not meat. So there is going to be some things that are completely not meat, and there's other things that could be completely meat.
I could like
And you're not
stop doing
separating
that.
them.
It's because I'm not vegan and no one else wants it, so like I just kind of mix it all together. You know?
You're just talking about how you you would sell it to vegans as a vegan bar.
I'm just saying I could. I'm just saying I have.
So you have not,
I'm not.
and I should believe that lie.
Cause no vegan has asked for my suspicious meat bars.
You're suspicious meat. When you're trying to sell me on why this product is good, maybe you don't call it suspicious.
Well, no, no, it's not suspicious. It's just like, it's just like part of it, you know? It's like candy.
It's like candy?
Yeah.
So You're trying to equate your perfectly ethical, perfectly healthy, and all that stuff to the worst things you could eat.
Well, no, like it's a. I don't know where I'm going with this one. Actually, I was just spouting words. But you could you get the point. I'm trying. It's not. It's like candy because cause it like tastes good.
It's like candy because it tastes good.
Yeah.
Alright, to break away from this, I wish Jack was here. So, I'm done doing that. There is no compromise on that.
So you're saying it is ethically sourced?
It is absolutely not.
But that's what you were saying right now.
I'm saying there's no compromise or middle ground to find in this. That we're both entrenched in our respective sides.
It's just some sides are brighter than others. It's like World War II.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. Are you saying the debate over how ethically sourced your paste is near the significance of one of the greatest human tragedies?
Yeah, 100%.
If that debate means so much, then wouldn't that go to my favor if you're not ethically sourcing?
But I am ethically sourcing, so you don't even need to like worry about it like not being ethically sourced.
But you just equated this to the biggest human tragedy that ever happened.
Well, no, I'm like talking about like this debate is like comparable to that.
How is it comparable? Please explain.
Because there's two sides and there's one that's right and one that's wrong.
You.
And one side has also killed over 6 million of one type of creature.
Creature?
I don't know what they call zombies. What kind of classification of a living being is zombies under?
Undead.
Guess that's fair. But isn't that still in the same ballpark of creature? It's kind of like a hurtful word. Maybe they want to identify as like a living creature.
But they're dead. It's the whole point
It's
of them. They're
2024,
dead.
man.
Are you going along the lines that zombies have their own identity that they establish for themselves, even though they can't think?
I don't know. I haven't asked them.
They don't have the capacity for complex emotions. If you try to ask a zombie a question, he's just gonna go. "Rrrr."
Well, maybe because he's just speaking a different language than you, man. You thought about that?
Wait, hold on. I'll be back.